All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back updates and information as the world. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Well, let's go down to the news proper. As the hot. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial has been resumed and it has been rescheduled. Everybody thought that the trial will come to an end, but as it is, the country, the energy, has resumed and rescheduled Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's trial. And the question is, what is the trial this time again? What are they trying? For the past 5 years, since 2021, that he was extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria illegally. Up until now, he is still going to trial, and we wonder what is this man being still tried for. There has not been any conclusive judgment as regard his case for the past 5 years. Ọ bụ na ọkpụ isi amara akpụ ka ọ bụ na agụba adịrọ nkọ. Then on that note, IPOB condemns scheduled trial of Nnamdi Kanu, calls for his release. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has strongly criticized the planned resumption of the trial of its leader, Mazi Kanu, scheduled for April 29, 2025, at the Federal High Court, Abuja. In a statement issued by IPOB's Media and Publicity Secretary, Comrade Powerful, the group described the trial as a violation of the Nigerian Constitution and international legal standards. IPOB calls for Kanu's immediate and unconditional release, urging the international community and human rights organizations to intervene. According to the statement, IPOB maintains that Kanu's 2021 arrest in Kenya and subsequent transfer to Nigeria did not follow lawful extradition processes, alleging branches of several legal provisions. The group cited specific sections of the Nigerian Constitution, Extradition Act, and international treaties to argue that Kanu's rights to personal liberty and fair trial were infringed. Section 36, bracket 1 of the Constitution guarantees the right to a fair hearing, while Section 35, bracket 1 protects personal liberty. The manner in which Kanu was brought back to Nigeria contravenes these provisions, the statement said. IPOB further referenced the African Charter on Human and People's Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights (ICCPR), emphasizing the global standard for arrest, extradition, and trial processes. The group also noted previous court decisions related to Kanu's case, including the July 2021 ECOWAS court ruling and the October 2022 appeal court judgment, which reportedly discharged him. IPOB criticized what it described as the Nigerian government's continued disregard for these rulings. In its statement, IPOB appealed to newly appointed senior advocates on Kanu's defense team to prioritize the rule of law and not legitimize what it termed an unlawful trial. The group reiterated that it would continue to seek Kanu's release through all lawful means available. IPOB concluded by urging the Nigerian judiciary to safeguard its independence and uphold justice, warning that history will judge those who fail to defend the rule of law. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, has faced multiple charges since his initial arrest in 2015. His trial has drawn national and international attention, with various groups expressing concern over human rights and due processes. All right, welcome back. There has been a lot of violation to the young man's right, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's just that the nation where we found ourselves is a nation whereby the rule of law does not exist. It's more or so that the issue of the rule of law is not part of the game. Look at what is happening in the political landscape, where all the PDP members are defecting to APC, and both for governors, former governors, ministers, former ministers, a lot of them are defecting to APC in order to protect their looted funds, because most of them have looted funds, and it seems as if the present government has threatened them that we know some of your lopsidedness, some of your loopholes, and if you don't join our party, you must be questioned, and all the money you've stolen must be traced. And a lot of them has decided to protect themselves by, joining the APC party in order to protect their funds. Finding yourself in a nation where the desire is just to embezzle, the desire is for personal aggrandizement, it is not for the development of the country, it is not for the development of the citizens, it's not for the development of the indigenes, but rather for the development of the leaders. You could imagine how much our house members are earning, the senators. A lot of allowances, car allowance, wardrobe allowance, newspaper allowance, danger allowance, everything allowance, and you will be wondering, what about the common man? What about the citizens? What about those who elected you into power? What about those who are your people? What about them? The people who made sure that you're into power, even though we know that some of them were not voted by the citizens, some of them got into power by the back door. They got into power by the back door. But even as that, and you see what these people are doing, it will show you that they don't have the interest of the people at heart. The rule of law is no more there. Like I'll always say, the woman of justice that usually cover her eyes with her sword and her scale, as it is now in the nation called Nigeria, that woman can see, and she knows how to save people that have money, the rich men, and also knows how to imprison the poor ones. The woman of justice once upon a time eyes was covered. But as it is in the present Nigeria, the eyes of the woman of justice is widely open to see. The ribbon used for her eyes has been removed, and it is no more a ribbon. She's just wearing a spectacle with through she can see the rich and the poor, and also to know who to stand for. All right, as it is, Emefiele loses bid to reclaim forfeited Abuja estate. Of course, you know that some time ago, about 750 duplexes were traced to Emefiele, the CBN governor. And the question is, a CBN governor, yes, is a big office. But how come? What is your occupation aside CBN governor? And how were you able to acquire about 750 duplexes to your own self? These are personal duplexes of one man. Just because you became a CBN governor, and on that, you have acquired so much wealth, you have become a rich man, affluence, riches and affluence. I think these people, what they are doing need to be looked into. All right, 26 killed, 3 injured in devastating IED attack on Bono Road. At least 26 people have been confirmed dead and 3 others injured following a deadly improvised explosive device attack along the Maiduguri-Damboa highway in Borno State. The incident occurred on April 29, 2025, when a convoy of civilians and commercial vehicles accompanied by military escort was traveling from Damboa to Maiduguri. The IED suspected to have been planted by Boko Haram insurgents exploded with devastating impact, destroying several vehicles and killing many of the occupants instantly. This attack marked one of the deadliest incidents on that route in recent months, reigniting fears about the resurgence of the terrorist activities in the region. Governor Babagana Zulum expressed deep sorrow over the loss of life, stating that the state had experienced over a year of relative peace before a tragic event. He visited the injured victim at the state specialist hospital in Maiduguri and directed that treatment be provided free of charge. The governor also called for increased surveillance and security patrols on highways across Borno State to prevent further attacks. The Maiduguri-Damboa road has long been a dangerous route due to frequent ambushes and IED attacks despite presence of security forces. Security experts believe the latest incident highlights the need for renewed military operation and intelligence effort to dismantle terrorist network operating in the region. Residents have continued to urge the government to improve safety and restore normalcy to affected communities. All right, the same thing, same is also happening in nation called NIG, where you and I know that a lot of things have gone wrong, and the government is not even thinking about the people, rather than thinking about their own pocket. All right, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain, and if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification buttons so that whenever our news drop, you'll be the first who will collect. And thank you for listening. God bless you.